Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Brandon Miller.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. And it's Knipple in at the 3. And for the Pacers, in the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. Nesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. So the Hornets win the tip. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Kev, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
Now, here is Miller. The kick out to Ball. Back to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball, no good. Siakam, right side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
Ball against Halliburton. Plumlee with a screen on Halliburton. Again, ball missing.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here is Miller. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Here's Bridges. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Knipple. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Siakam for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 5.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Here's Knipple. Defended by Mathurin. Bangs home the trifecta.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
The 3. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Over Halliburton. Ball, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lets it go with the 3. And Tyrese Halliburton heads from deep. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Buffs jacked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Nesmith. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in. And it's Colin Sexton in for Brandon Miller. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pacers leading by 4. Toppin can't get it to go. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Knipple. Nembhard covering. Chalk up 2 there.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And how about the numbers here for Mason Plumlee? Averaging 5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
First one falls for him.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Zawan's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Knipple.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
To the paint, here's Diabate.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Out to the right wing, lets the 3 fly, and there's Toppin on the assist by McConnell. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Sawan, his 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers leading by 5. Count that one from Toppin. He's got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's stolen by Nembhard. Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Pacers out in front as they end the first quarter with a huge. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Miller. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's James in at the small forward. There's Miller with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. This team is on quite a run. Here in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Sexton on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Miller with a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 6.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Halliburton's checked in for Shepard. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for James. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
Here's Toppin. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Sexton. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Sexton's got 5 now. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league. Those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bridges outside. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the Pacers, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 21. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Hornets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Ball. Pass to Diabate. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Jackson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Mathurin for 3. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Charlotte calls timeout.
Timeout call.
Change here. Plumlee's checked in. Charlotte's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Pass to Bridges. Back to Plumlee to stop the run, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Toppin. Again, Indiana.
Well, we've seen Obi Toppin get cooking like this, and boy, when he starts to roll, the rhythm is hard to disrupt.
Now Ball. He had 27 points last game. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Over Jackson, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Obi Toppin has been on display for the Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Indiana Pacers.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, a fantastic game from Obi Toppin in this one.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Miller the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Siakam. Averaging 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Pacers on defense. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Knipple wide open, and he fires from outside off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Siakam has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Plumlee. Now Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Ball with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
For 3, Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 11.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. And the Pacers another three.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Halliburton with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton, you've got to love to play with this guy.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside Mathurin from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And it's Ball penetrating. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Here's Ball. A special move before the shot. Ball's got 6.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Pass to Neesmith. And Indiana, another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Siakam for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half. There's Ball with the 3. Again, Ball missing. And so it's Indiana with it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Ball from long range. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Indiana with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got James. Sexton is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Charlotte shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Outside, James. And a miss there on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the left wing. Here's Furphy. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 8th assist in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The open look here for Sexton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Furphy. It's rebounded by Charlotte. James, the pass to Sexton. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Toppin. Nembhard inside the 3-point line. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Ball no good.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his 3-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Nembhard's got 11 in the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Toppin. To the right side. Here's Huff. And Indiana, another 3.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Haliburton.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Ball with it on the wing, Miller. To the inside, Bridges. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McConnell. And he makes good on the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here is Ball. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Huff. Fires from way outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.